Hello, Club Culture family. This is episode 60, season 3 finale. I got a special guest with me today. Now, if you're on YouTube, you can already see. So, you know who it is. But if you're on your favorite streaming platform, thank you for tuning in and make sure you leave us a rating. But I'm going to let y'all guess who y'all think this person is next to me on the couch. What's the slogan? Just watch the damn podcast.
Period. Greetings.
Come on, greetings.
Greetings.
Who do you think you are?
Bitch, I'm me. Period. Hey, y'all. Y'all missed me.
Say that again.
Y'all missed me.
Yes, missed me. It is Lizzie.
It's me, y'all.
We had to leave. I had to give y'all a banger for season 3. And season 3 is about accountability. Holding yourself accountable and holding others accountable. And what's the best way to lead the greatest lesson of all than to do that with, the OG. The OG pod member.
What's the TikTok say? Hey, how y'all doing? You seen that TikTok?
Yeah.
Hey, y'all. I'm back. It's good to be back. What's up, Tamaya?
What's up, Tamaya?
What's up, T-Ray?
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Don't say
What's
my
up,
government.
T?
Uh-huh.
My bad.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, man.
But it's good to be back, though.
Yeah, man. Let's catch the people up.
Let's
go ahead and get into it.
Let's catch them up. What's up?
All right, man. So, you was there with me when I started Club Culture from episode 0 to episode 14.
Was it
right?
episode 14?
It was 14.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, and out of nowhere, you was gone.
I was gone.
And people tuned in to episode 15, and they saw me and somebody else on the couch.
Yup.
And then, where's Lizzie?
Where I'm at.
What happened to Lizzie?
Yo, Tamaya hates me for this, but I knew she would. But I had to step away from the pod because I had a lot going on, one. And as a co-host, I couldn't really give Tamaya like what she needed from me.
What was that?
Tamaya needed, to know Tamaya is to know that she's a fucking perfectionist. Let's be very clear. When it comes to any project, she always gotta it's gotta be done down to the T. And I just couldn't meet her expectations because I had a lot going on. So being a part of the pod, what y'all see the finished product, but on the back end, it's so much more that goes on into creating the episodes. Tamaya does the editing, the voiceover, and when we was first starting, it was a lot of trial and error. So it was a process, but as a co-host, I needed to be more involved on social media. I needed to tune in to world events. I needed to keep up with the time so that when we did pod stuff, everything kind of mended together, right? But because of everything I had going on at the time, I really couldn't do exactly what Tamaya needed me to do. So I felt like I should just get out the way. And I did what was best for me. I was going to school. I was working 2 jobs. My dad was sick. Not terminally ill, but I had to go to a few doctor's appointments with him. I was looking for, I think at the time I was looking for a second job. I was working at CVS and I was looking for a second job. Yeah. And so it was a lot going on. We had just moved to a different city. I had moved closer to Tamaya and we were still adjusting to that. So it was just a lot going on. I had to step away from the pod and I felt extremely bad when I did it, but I had to do it because I just couldn't do it. It was just mentally a lot. I had a lot on my plate. And so, Tamaya, this is my girl. You want to talk about way back, 4 flats on a Cadillac. This was my girl. We was kicking it probably a couple days before. Yeah. I told her, and I hated breaking the news. And actually, I hit on Martha. I was like, gee, I gotta rip the Band-Aid because I just can't. I'm just not there. I'm not in a space where she needs me to be. Wait.
I ain't know this. Hold on.
Did I reach out to Marthel?
You told Marthel first before you broke up?
Yeah, I talked to Marthel about it.
Fuck you, MC. Fuck
It
you.
was like maybe a day. It might have been like a day before, I think. It might have been like a day before. And I was like,
Martell.
was it the day before or was it the day of?
I don't know, because the nigga was trying to act like he ain't know. When I talked to him,
did I just throw you under the bus, Martell?
Yeah.
My fault, bro. My fault. But no, it wasn't like. I think I might have told him the day before or the day of. I talked to him about it, and I was like, she gonna be mad at me, but I gotta do it.
You know what's crazy? I had text or called Martell or something. He was like, "What's up, bro?" or something like that, and then you had just like, sent me your text message, and then I was like, "Lizzie quit the pod," and he like, "What? Hold on." And I think I was at work and he was at work, something like that. And he ain't hit me back until like a couple hours later. And then we chat. And I'm thinking, like, what was he doing this whole time? And I'm feeling like you probably got to him first and told him for him to take that long to get back to me.
I probably did talk to him. But I think I was at work when everything went down. I was still working. And I don't recall like the exact timeline of when I talked to Martell, but it was around the same time that everything went down. So I'm pretty sure that by the time he talked to you, he probably knew. He probably just didn't want to say nothing.
I think he knew.
Yeah, he probably knew. But I mean, honestly, in all honesty, Martell is the reason that we're here today. Let's be for real. I mean, he kind of was like, all right, y'all, stop the bullshit. Y'all need to talk. Y'all need to hash it out.
Before we get to that part.
What?
Let's talk about the breakup.
Okay, let's talk about the breakup, Tamaya.
Because
oh my God,
it's levels to it.
Okay, Tamaya, let's go. Let's talk about it.
Now, when you no longer could be a part of the pod, I try to play it cool. Don't even make it seem like we had any issues because we didn't have a friend issue.
No.
We had an ethics issue, and that can touch the friendship if you can't find a principle in what you did for why T would have an issue with what you did, right? So the way that you told me is through text.
Right.
When we talk about anything and everything together.
Right.
So I didn't respect that you text me, for one.
Right.
And then for two, I didn't respect that you just couldn't do nothing else for me.
Right.
So Lizzie, she had sent me a little message, I gotta quit the pod. Boom, I just can't do it. And I'm like,
Tamaya, now I did not say it like
you
that.
You definitely said,
oh my God.
I would go to our messages. I would go to
not the receipts. Not the receipts. We don't need the receipts, y'all.
And that stuck with me. You just kept saying, I just can't do it. Because I was trying to talk you into doing it how we said.
Right.
Me and Lizzie, and at the time we had another past friend on the pod. And we all had a meeting about, how the number one goal is to do this to get it to monetization, to be paid back for all our efforts, right?
Right.
We had a meeting a week before you quit the pod.
Was it a week before?
Yes.
Oh, you sure it wasn't a month before?
Okay, I'm gonna say 2 weeks because I had went to Atlanta, went to that one music fest. It was that Sunday when I text you because that whole clip I had posted that clip and that clip went up. And then on Sunday,
oh yeah, you're right.
So. It was, I'll say 2 weeks ago, we had a meeting before you quit the pod and we talked about it. And I was like, Lizzie, is there anything more you could do for the pod? You pretty much just show up and then go home and then T just do all the work leading up to each episode. And you like, nah, this is all I could do. I'm like, okay, cool. That's your expectation then. Just make sure when you show up, you do your thing. Boom. And then we talked about, now what if I want to leave? What if I ever want to quit? And I was like... That. Well, if you want to quit, I would hope you would give me time in advance to be able to prep your exit.
Right.
And so, with knowing that was the conversation we had, and then I'm like, wait, so you not going to follow through and at least do that for me?
Right.
And all you was like, I just can't do it. This is all I can do. I could put a statement out or something. What the fuck? You think you the president?
And is.
You think you President Biden to put a statement out?
No, not Biden. Don't disrespect me like that. Not Biden.
Whoever you think you are. I'll just do a statement.
Well, the place I was in, I'm really trying to tell y'all, like, and looking back on it, could I have maybe called somebody and had a conversation with her? Absolutely. I definitely could have. We could have met in person. Hell, we lived right up the street from each other.
Yeah.
I could have went to her house, but I don't know, y'all. I just couldn't. I don't even know, but
I'm gonna ask you something.
Uh-huh.
Were you intimidated or fearful of disappointing me and hearing and facing that disappointment?
I don't think I was scared of disappointing you because I don't really think there was anything to disappoint you about. I think that you had higher expectations for me that I just could not meet. And I didn't want to like stand in your way, or because I don't know if y'all know this, but when we first started doing this has always been like something Tamaya has like brought to me. This is Tamaya's dream. This is Tamaya's vision. This is everything like is Tamaya's creation. And so I just came along for the ride, right? And I agreed to be her co-host. I was like, okay, let's do this thing. Blase. Not really thinking about or taking into account that it may take some extra work on the back end, or analyzing that, okay, maybe Tamaya will need me to be a little bit more hands-on than like just sitting here on the couch talking. Like, it's a lot more that goes into it than what I maybe anticipated it to be. And so I think that Tamaya's expectations of what she needed me to do and what I had the mental capacity to be able to deliver in that moment just didn't match. And so I don't think I was afraid of like disappointing you. I just think that I was standing in your way, and like not standing in your way of like holding you back, but just like you needed something better for this that could like take you to the next level. And the people you got are great. Jonesy, he be funny as hell. Like, what's the girl name?
Scooty.
No.
Shania.
No.
Is on Nova.
What I know her by her. What's her Instagram name? She has locks.
Is she dark skin? Oh, like Shania.
Okay, what's her Instagram name?
Sensei.
Yep, that's what I know her as. She's good. Both of them are good. I haven't really seen Scooby, yeah. But it takes a lot of work on the back end. And like now you've done, like I saw that you did like the festival. Y'all did the y'all done a couple of events with like the kids and stuff like that. Y'all did the Jamaican carnival. Yeah, so it's like, in all honesty, if I was still here as Tamaya co-host, none of that probably would have came into fruition. I'm being dead ass. Like, and I think you know that. Yeah. Like, I'm being dead ass because like I'm just not that person. I don't know. Like when it comes to creativity and stuff like that, and putting stuff together and like owning a business and being an entrepreneur and all, like that's just not me. So I feel like in the end it kind of worked out for the better. But could I have done something better to help the situation? I think so. Yeah.
I definitely have some stuff that I should take accountability for. That was a lesson that I definitely needed to learn, because when I was researching before starting this podcast, I was watching a podcast that was becoming very successful. They had got to that monetization part, and they had 2 pod members that helped them get there, and they quit and started their own pod because they had issues with the pod creator. And so to watch them break up, and then me like thinking, okay, I know what to do so that we don't have to do that. We're going to get to that. I thought I was doing everything right. Cause you say, oh, I got to do this for my dad, or I got work or whatever. I'm making sure that everything is around your schedule so that, I'm just doing everything I got to do and not really like letting anything you do be a hindrance. And not realizing that maybe I need to find something that better works for what I'm trying to do instead of just trying to make something work.
Right.
And also somebody had put it in my head, and it was like it's actually more so your fault for why she had to quit, because you should have taken the initiative and realized that she had so much going on and made the decision for her instead of allowing her to make that decision. Even though we all like willing and able adults, and we should be able to speak and say like, hey, I just like, this is enough. I can't do anymore. As a leader, I feel like that is something you should be able to recognize for the people that you're leading when, it's time for them, to move on to something else or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
I agree. that helped me.
I mean, yes and no. And I think part of it is like it was a really tough decision to make because we are friends.
Yeah. Best friends.
We was real close friends, like sisters.
Yeah.
So and eventually, I mean, like obviously our friendship has had a little tug since that happened, but like maybe eventually like we'll get back to that place.
This was our first real issue.
Yeah, me and Tamaya would like talk every day. We would like laugh, be on the phone for hours. Like I don't know. So it was a really, really tough decision to make, and that's probably why I didn't do it sooner, or why it might have been so hard for me to just be like, let me hit her up and just tell her.
Yeah. You could have did it in that freaking meeting. Like, I feel like you knew and you was just...
I know, but it's just like, I don't know. Like, as a friend, like, I've been there for everything, right? Everything that you've done since I've met you. Like, I've been there for everything. Like, EP parties, motherfucking basketball games, all type of shit. And so it's like, damn, I don't have the mental capacity to be there for this. And so it's like, damn, how do I... You just needed to show up for that stuff, though. Yeah. You ain't had to actually be a part of or contribute.
To the success of things.
Yeah. So it's okay though. We here and
we are. I hate. Let me get this off real quick, cause we being real cute. Let me get a little ugly.
What you gonna say?
When you left the pod, it messed me up. Mentally and emotionally, because we already planned for what to do if you leave. And so I was literally in Atlanta having fun. I post that clip of us talking about Glorilla and Ice Spice. That's our first viral clip. It
was
went
Ice
viral.
Spice?
Yeah. You said that you can't get with Glorilla because of her voice.
Right.
But I'm fucking with Icy Spicy.
Did I say that?
Yes.
And I hate Ice Spice now. Let's just be very... Let me not say hate, because they dragged me on the internet the last time I said I hated somebody. But I don't really care for Ice Spice. But I don't know.
But it was a joke. It wasn't something that you should have taken by a grain of salt. But that's what clips are for, is to get people to want to go tune into the episode.
Right. They
went crazy. Right.
Told me I needed a fucking weight loss plan, all type of shit. Told me I sound like Elmo, all type of crazy shit. Then somebody asked, don't text me to myself, please don't respond to the comments. I said, I'm finna go in on these motherfuckers so bad. I wanted to so bad. I wanted to throw around a few your mamas and your grannies.
I'm sure you did, and I needed to hear and stop it before you do that.
I did. I definitely wanted to.
Was that like the icing on the cake for you?
Probably so. Cause like my thing is I can, and that's the other thing I feel like I was standing in your way with, is like me, I'm a clap back. I'm a clap back, because that's just like, I don't know, I went to school with motherfuckers that will ride your ass, just say all type of shit, and if you ain't clap back,
you weak.
Not that you weak, but it's just like, bitch, you not gonna say nothing. So I was like, I was finna go in on comments if somebody didn't text me and say, hey, could you not? I was finna boop, boop, boop. Bitch, your mama. Bitch, your daddy. Bitch, your granny. I don't give a fuck about none of y'all hoes. But and out of respect for my friend, though, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna just chill. I'm just not gonna say nothing. But
see, I'm gonna stop you with that one, because it shouldn't have been out of respect for your friend. It should have been out of respect for the brand that we building.
Well, I think that's where we have different point of views.
Yeah, because you kept saying in your text message, this ain't got to do with our friendship. This is all business.
Right.
And I'm telling you, this is both because of the way that you leaving. A friend also wouldn't do this in business.
Right.
And so, I definitely, we already experienced a breakup with the past friend that was a part of the podcast. For us to both experience and see that person leave for something that had to do with our friendship and not about the pod.
Right.
And then for you to leave, not exactly the same way, but kind of, the same way. It was like, it was tough, because I had to, I plan every episode to the T.
Right.
And so for me to plan a whole podcast surrounded around me and you, and to not get any warning, to be able to now creatively, figure out the new niche for the pod, I was I had many sleepless nights. I still get sleepless nights because I still have so much that I have to do for the pod. But you know, it's with more of enjoyment now than it was. My skin is still recovering from all the stress. No sleep was giving me like. It was a lot on me, and that's kind of why it took us longer to become friends, because I had no time to look up and breathe and think about friends and families. Like, this podcast is my second job. It's my baby. It's eventually going to be the job that gets me out of the job that I'm in. So I can't let up and stop what I'm doing to go mend a friendship that has too many layers to it, because we both coming from it from two different perspectives. Yeah,
and I think. Looking, when me and Tamaya finally reconnected again, it was almost damn near a year later. I think our situation kind of taught me too that there's really no right or wrong answer to like how you feel about how a situation turned out. It's kind of just like, this is my side of the story, this is your side of the story, and like, this is how it made me feel, this how it made you feel. Like, it's really no like, oh, I was right, you was wrong. I mean, do we both have our rights and wrongs in the situation? Absolutely. But there's no clear like black and white, this is how the situation should have went, this is how, you know what I'm saying? So, and that has taught me, like, every situation, like, you know, everybody will sit down and like be preaching or like screaming at you about like, no, you need to see it from my side, when in reality it's like, okay, let me hear you out, let me hear what you have to say, this is what I have to say, and it's like, either we're gonna agree or we're not, but at least you heard each other out. So whenever I had disputes with people, like, it definitely be too much of the whole who's right, who's wrong. I really be focused so much on like, I know that we both had different perspectives, but I just want to at least hear that this won't happen again. Right. I want to know, because I've already experienced more than one of doing something with a group and it ending because of the other people and not me, and I done put so much into it. Like 2020, the music group. Oh, yeah. same situation, and I put so much into it just for it to not get to where it can go, and now all the people remember it as is the second person of 2020, what it could have been. Right. And you know how much I put into the pod? Like, everything is like that. It's always Tamaya's all. So it's a little tough to keep being a part of projects and not seeing it be all the way to what it could have been. Yeah. For sure. I mean, when people would ask me, they're like, why you not on the pod no more? Why you not on the pod no more? It was just like, what you would tell them? I mean, it depends on who the person was that was asking it, all honesty. Like, if it was like Martell, I would tell him the full story. Fuck you. Or like, or like Shani, I would tell her the full story. But like, if it's somebody that's like, I don't know, like extended, or somebody I just know because of whatever, I would just say, well, like, I just had to move on. I had other stuff that I needed to do. But I would always tell people to still support, like, still go watch, still support, still share, still like. People like my family and stuff, they be like, you don't do the podcast no more? No, but still watch. I never, ever, 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 ever said, don't watch that, or don't do this. At the end of the day, Tamaya, like, I still love Tamaya to death. So anything that she does, like, I'm always going to support. So I always tell people, like, still tune in, still go and see what she about, still talk, you know, whatever, watch the videos, comment, all that. Like, that never was in question. So I don't know, I guess shit just happens. Yeah, man, it's cool. But we here though. We here and we alive, and we've talked, and we've had our own private conversations about the situation. And you know, like I said, shout out to Martell, because in all honesty, y'all, let's get into the real tea. Yeah. Of why I was really mad at Tamaya. Okay. Y'all, she missed my birthday. We really could have talked. We really could have started talking a long time ago. But Tamaya missed my birthday. She texted me 2 days after my birthday talking about, happy birthday. Sorry I missed it. Blah, blah, blah. Nah, don't say blah, blah, blah. I said, I genuinely
do not have any issues.
That's how I felt. I felt that it was blah, blah, blah. That's what I said.
And it shouldn't have been taken like that. Because this is this became a pattern. That's how stressed I was about the podcast. Because I even forgot to say happy birthday to my mama on her birthday. Right. All I could think about was the stuff that wake me up every night, which is this podcast and work.
Yeah. No, for sure. Tamari do put a lot of work into it, y'all. Like, for real.
It's not an excuse for me to miss, moments for people, but I also don't care about birthdays.
You know what? You don't care about birthdays, but I care about mine.
You do. I know. So that's why that's why it's still not an excuse, because if I claim to love you, then I should remember to say happy birthday on the day of your birthday. It's just I had to say this to my cousin too. Like, we talk every single day, so there's never a time where I should forget to say or do something, because that's at the top of my mind. Me and you every single day. So it goes from now, it's never. I'm not thinking about Lizzie in the top of my mind. Like, I wake up, I might have a dream about Maul because we was on the game all night too. Right. Like, that's just how my brain.
Y'all was cracking me up that episode about you singing to them girls. Oh my God.
Yeah, man. Shout out Molly Maul. But no, that's really how my brain was working. Right. It was just only focused on what was progressing me at the moment. And being in a relationship with my mama, we don't talk for real. So I'm not thinking about my mama. I'm not thinking about, the niggas that I'm not really just talking to every day. Because if I'm not on the phone doing some leisure platonic shit, I'm on the phone doing business. Like, that's really all it was. Yeah. For months straight.
Yeah. But yeah. She missed my birthday.
Yeah, I did.
And then her birthday came around.
She ain't text, call, nothing at all.
I ain't say nothing. I said, damn, today her birthday.
Tough.
Yeah, no, I ain't said shit. I ain't said nothing at all. But no, I mean, Martha was like, get y'all shit together, man. Y'all let's get on my nerves. Martell wasn't in the middle of it, but he was, because like
Martell ass was doing that shit too, because it didn't benefit him. Like, he know that he like hanging out and being with the we all have a great ass time. We good friends. We good friends. His ass knew that he missed hanging out and shit.
He did. He was like, man, I just really want y'all to squash this. Man. Like, damn. Nah, but for real though, I mean.
He actually said, so you don't miss Lizzie like at all? I said, I really had to kept telling people how my brain really works. Like, it's not that I don't miss her.
You just had other stuff you was worried about.
Way too other stuff to think about anything beyond that. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. It be like that. But it's like, what, you can't dwell on it. You just gotta be like, all right, figure shit out. Let's move on.
Out of all the bunch of us not talking, I did have like a month where I did start thinking, because like things got a little cool. I started thinking like, all right, I miss her, I guess. I guess. I
mean, it's me. No, just
I have a hard time like getting that close to people to like, now you're a best friend or a sister. Yeah. Every single time I get that close, an issue happened between us and we can't be best friends or sisters anymore. Like, we be associates, but we can't be that close no more. Right. Niggas get too creepy and weird,
Creepy? Now, Tamaya, please don't start. Please. Not the shade.
It was a little tough. I definitely I was doing a lot of self-reflection, because I had to figure out, okay, if this person left the pod and then this person left the pod, what am I doing wrong? So I definitely had to, find some accountability in all of this for myself, because when you do find like where you could place some blame on yourself, it kind of helps you deal with it a bit better than just feeling like, everything is against you.
Right.
What you could have done, because sometimes people put people in positions to disappoint you instead of they just want to disappoint you.
Right.
Now, you ain't never did that before though, so I this was all completely a shock for me.
Yeah.
You ain't never disappointed me before.
Yeah.
So, we just let's hope it don't happen again.
Oh my God.
Niggas kept saying, would you bring her back on the pod if y'all got cool again? I don't know, because I don't ever want to feel that again.
Well, what I will say is that, okay, I don't think I could ever commit to be like, co-host again.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't like be a mandatory co-host. No. But would I come back and do guest episodes? Absolutely. Would I come back and kick it with y'all on the sofa and we talk? Absolutely. I would definitely come and be a part of the conversation. I think that, you know, I got a little personality. You know what I'm saying? It's a little personality. But yeah, I would definitely come back. It wasn't that I didn't like being a part of this, because like I love this. Like even coming back when I came here, I was like, oh, we finna record the episode. Like it's finna be a good time. Like it's not that I ever hated being in front of the camera, hated talking to y'all, hated being involved with it. It's just it required too much of me in that time, and I couldn't deliver. So
y'all hear what she said? All y'all over there. Ooh, I want to be a part of the pod. It sounds fun. It seems fun. It's work.
It is work.
So don't come waste my time in my inbox. Yeah. All right. If you ain't trying to put in that work. All right.
It is work. And if you don't have a creative spirit or mind,
get away from me. Don't waste my damn time.
Get away. In all honesty. And it really, if you don't have an entrepreneurial bone in your body, just get the fuck, because yeah, that's me. Business what? Who? No. No.
So what do you have as, you know, your expectations or hopes or dreams for our friendship? Now that we done
rekindled? Are you kidding me? I don't really know. I don't really think I have any like expectations. I feel like it eventually fall back into place like how it's supposed to, like how we were before. But I think it's gonna take time. I think you still working on not being pissed at me, if I'm being honest. But
I'm weird, man. That's okay. Forgiveness has been the theme in my counseling sessions, right?
Yeah.
I don't have a good grasp on that.
Okay.
You know, I think it will definitely come in time as I see, you know, it is really like, I think I can be too righteous when it comes to like people doing bad towards me. But I also like am just that protective of myself to where if you do something to me, I don't even want to be around you anymore because I don't want you to do it again.
I feel that.
I grieve hard because I don't like get close to people often. Right. So if I get close to you, those are the people that tend to hurt you, and it's like,
right,
get the fuck away from me now. Right. You know, let me go to somebody else.
I feel that. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, you know, and it's crazy because I was just talking about that with my friend. I'm like, you know, as time goes on, I wish I had a mean streak in my body. Like, can I crack jokes about myself? Absolutely. But when it comes to like the people that I love, it's hard for me to be like, yeah, no, I'm not talking to you no more. Yeah, let's not, you know what I'm saying? Or like somebody do me wrong, I'll be trying to see like the good in people and just be like, okay, maybe you can, you know, have a second chance, or but sometimes you do need to just be cutthroat and just be like, no, you did that shit, stick to that, and let's just move on. Like, it is what it is. But so I totally understand that, but I don't think you're gonna be like that with me. I think it's just gonna take some time.
Yeah, nah, cause I genuinely do love you, Lizzie. Like,
yeah,
you my man, you my bro.
Now I'm her bro. Now I'm her bro.
What you want to be?
Nah, bro.
What you want to be,
bro?
You my homie. What you want to be?
Oh my god. Anyway, okay.
She want to be my baby mama so bad. Damn.
No kids for me.
Well, you my homie, you know, it's just gotta the actual like. I know when I love somebody when I think about them dying. It's weird. Like,
you didn't dream about me dying, did you?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, like really, really love you. If I'm gonna cry at your funeral, I love you.
Okay.
If I'm just crying because everybody crying, that ain't the same.
Right.
Don't you know? You ain't got it yet.
Right.
But if I just randomly
you ain't got it yet. Damn.
Hey man, you don't think I'm a good friend?
Do I think you're a good friend?
Yeah.
Samaya, we used to talk every day.
I know what I'm trying to get at is like.
You think I would talk to you every day if I didn't think you were a good friend?
Okay, so
we had a great relationship.
What I'm trying to get at is like when I love somebody, I love hard. Like, you know,
for sure.
You get a really good person if you can get me to open up to you.
Right.
And so, you know,
I'm a witness to that.
Yeah. So, you know, if you was to die, something like, I'm gonna pay for the whole funeral. Like, it's one of those out of me. So, you know,
I wouldn't put it past you. You
know, so
somebody has helped me in some sticky shit. So I wouldn't put it past that.
I'm gonna help a couple people sticky shit, and they all just fuck y'all. You know, I'm too nice.
Nah,
I'm
fuck
too nice. And that's definitely something I need to get past is how nice I be. Like having a skill of discernment is like really real to be able to like maneuver between like what having good judgment of people.
Right.
That's something I'm still working on. We're gonna get to that in the mental health segment. I'll come back to that.
Okay.
Because I got some shit to say to you.
Okay. Well,
let's talk about you a little bit.
Okay. We gonna hop right in.
Yeah, man.
What's up? What you wanna know?
Catch me up. What's the tea, man? What you been having on? You know, last time you was here, you had a little boo thing. You had your 10-year love, right?
Woo, it wasn't 10 years, but...
First of all, let me do this real quick.
Oh, my God.
Open my phone.
What you finna do?
Go to Facebook.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to type in Elizabeth Mills.
My whole government on the pod? You talking about my name on Facebook?
Oh, okay, yeah, I got it. All right. Lizzie Mills. I sent you a friend request.
Oh, Lord.
When Lizzie put the pod and, months or weeks went by, my birthday had came. The birthday you ain't tell me happy birthday, right? And I was on the podcast and I did the episode, Jonesy's episode. It was Jonesy's episode, and I put a disclaimer out there, a PSA. I said, for my birthday, all I want is for anybody that claim to love me or want to give me some of my birthday, just go do something for your mental health that you never did before. You've never done before, right? And I was hoping, I clipped it up and made sure that at least if I don't talk to you or something, at least you saw that if you want to do something for my birthday, right? And I also then put a post on Facebook and I'm like, for my birthday, what I'm going to give myself is, when you do something to me, all I think about is, I grieve over the loss of something that meant something to me. So I was grieving a lot about friendships because I lost 2 friends. I lost you and I lost Jada. More story. I lost 2 great friends, right? And I just kept thinking about y'all. I kept seeing y'all on my Facebook. Or it'll just made me think about the loss of not having y'all the same way anymore. And it wasn't more so like my fault, but it's like, I don't want to see it anymore. So one of the things I said to my counselor was like, I don't want to keep like thinking or seeing them or like just thinking about it anymore. She's like, maybe you just got to cut off full access or that. And I said, you know what? I'm going to cut off any and everything that just doesn't sit well with me anymore. So if we ever had beef, I'm deleting you. Right. If you post negative, hateful stuff, I'm deleting you. Like I just did a whole cleanse on my social media because I'm always on there for business. Right. And so I deleted you. I deleted Jada.
I know.
I deleted Derek. I deleted everybody. You feel me? Gone. And it just kept going as more people kept doing shit I just don't fuck with. Because outside of you, me and Jada stopped being cool. And then my high school group, they all planned a Friendsgiving on the day of my birthday. And text me, was like, hey, T, you want to come to the Friendsgiving? No, hoes. It's my birthday.
Oh, my hoes.
Why would I want to do that?
And then I didn't text you on your birthday.
Yeah, so... And Trey Songz fucking had a new case out and assaulted some girl in a bowling alley. And Jazz bought me tickets to go see Trey Songz on my birthday.
So you couldn't go?
No, I went. But it was literally the day of I'm getting dressed. We finna go. I go on Instagram.
And you see it.
My ex sends me a DM on Instagram and says, look at your dude. And I'm like, she sends me the headline of him doing this. And it pissed me off. I'm on the way to go fucking see this nigga.
Right.
How do you know to send me this and piss me off?
Right before.
Yes. And I don't fuck with this ex. She's irritated.
Well.
But the hoe still love. She still was trying to get close to me or whatever. More of the story just pissed me off. I go to this.
Not as pissing you off all over again.
I go to this damn concert. The nigga is putting on a fucking great concert.
Oh, it was good.
It was great.
Right, but you couldn't really bask in it.
I couldn't bask in it because, nigga, you out in these news again doing dumb shit.
Oh,
so,
he's in the news often now.
Yeah, so I just was sitting there just feeling so guilty that I'm here, in this nigga presence and
trying to enjoy it and he's out here.
So, yeah, I didn't really, it was a great birthday. Shout out my Bookie, thank you for doing that. But,
Bookie?
she understood why I couldn't enjoy it.
Okay.
More of the story. We back cool.
Right.
So I can add you again on Facebook.
Okay. Well, thanks. I'll accept it.
But I did see a bunch of niggas that fuck with you. They stop fucking with me.
Who stopped fucking with you?
Your ex. He unfollowed the podcast.
Well,
Shawnee.
he probably unfollowed the podcast because me and him don't talk anymore. But I don't know how long ago he unfollowed.
It was a minute ago, but I don't know
okay.
Exactly. But it wasn't recent.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm like, these niggas ain't fucking with me too.
Well,
I ain't do shit to them.
Shawnee, let me tell you about Shawnee.
Yeah, she loyal.
For sure.
She loyal.
For sure. So it's like if I ain't rocking, she ain't rolling. So it's like and she be asking for updates.
Yeah.
She be like, so what's going on with you and T? Y'all talk, blah, blah, blah.
So that she can start fucking with the pod again?
I don't know. What she gonna do? I'll ask her.
Because she was our number one fan.
Yeah, Shawnee like
fuck you, Shawnee.
But no, that's my girl though. She rocking on rolling. That's with anybody though. Like ever since we was in high school type shit. Like I follow somebody, me Shawnee be right with me. She be like, shit, you won't talk to him? I don't talk to him.
I already knew.
So that's that type of deal. But as far as dude, I have no idea. I have no idea why he stopped following, but
you was all my man.
Don't embarrass me on this podcast, on this internet like that. Yeah, y'all. So I'm not in a relationship no more. He don't know. I haven't talked to him.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not gonna go into details about why me and him broke up. If you know my face and you probably know him.
Yeah.
Like if you know me personally or you've known me since I was younger, then you probably know who he is. But we're not going into details out of respect for him and me, really. But yeah, me and him are not together anymore. I've been going through a long journey, a long breakup. When I was on this podcast, it was my man. It was. And like I would rave about him, talk about him, like it was a time. Probably almost every episode I was my man.
Yeah. Sorry, baby, but he fine.
Right. that is not my man anymore.
Yeah, hit Lizzie up, man, in the DMs, man. You trying to, you feel me? She ain't got the locks no more, but
yeah, that has changed too. I don't have locks anymore.
Yeah, you a fucking traitor.
I had to get rid of him though. Like I feel like locks was making me sad. I'm not gonna care.
I understand that. I want to cut my whole hair off. Go bald.
Yeah, I feel like they was making me sad. Shout out to the lock girlies. I don't know how y'all do it, but I felt like, you know how you express yourself through music and stuff? I feel like the way I express myself, if you know me, you know that I'm really into my natural hair. So like I would style my hair all type of ways. And so I feel like my creativity and the way I express myself came through my hair. And I feel like I couldn't really navigate that with locks and how like my shit was short.
Girl, you could have did some styles.
I did do some styles, but it just wasn't me. Like it was always like I had to do an updo, or I never had like no ponytail or couldn't. I mean, like, and then
you ain't let it get to that point.
I couldn't let it get to
that's the journey.
I wasn't patient enough. I didn't have the patience. And like when I would want to go out and stuff, I just felt like the hairstyle was like really wasn't cute for real. So and then I would have like these nappy ass roots, and I'm like, damn, okay, I don't know. I don't know what to do. So I had to comb them out. It was a like a month-long process. But I combed them out. My hair was longer than when I locked them up.
I bet.
But I just could not do it no more. I could not do it. But it was like making me sad. So, and then I'm glad I did it when I did it, because then I had the breakup and I was down bad. I was down bad.
Yeah, your locks was gonna look like Lil Wayne.
I was down bad. So it was just like, I'm glad I come down when I did, because I feel a lot better. Plus, the song in it's
giving what it's supposed to give.
I don't know if is it moving? Come on, don't send me off on this camera.
Look.
It's crunchy.
I'll let the people decide, Y'all let me know if her shit stiff or not. Oh,
y'all, not too much. What he can't be saying, not too much.
Okay.
Not too much.
No, I think I definitely want to start over. I want to cut it all off, go bald. I feel like
you want to go bald.
I want to go bald and start all the way over.
Not even just like short.
Nope, bald.
You want to go baby locks.
Bald.
Wow.
Yeah, start all the way over.
What makes you want to do that?
Same thing you just said. Like
energies.
Yeah. I've had this since my very first relationship, and although I started locks out of love, so much has happened since watching this grow.
Yeah.
And both of those two relationships I was in, they did do my hair like once upon a time. Like they touched my mane, so I just want to cut that off.
Right.
For one,
right.
And then for two, I've never known what it feel like to be bald. And black women and hair is just one and one. We have such a journey with that we can only define.
Right.
And I never was good with hair. I can't braid. I can't do shit. I hope I don't have a daughter if I have kids. I can't do nothing, right? But when it came to locks, I can't do nothing. When it came to locks, though, I could do whatever. It just clicked. So locks is for me, but I want to know what it feels like to be completely bald. I think everybody should know what it feels like.
You know what you should do?
What?
See when Dominican have a St. Baldrick's
and go let them shave my shit.
Yeah.
You want me to go let some white people shave my head?
Tamaya.
So you want me to go to the white man and say, white man, take my dreadful hair out of my head?
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Y'all, excuse her. Isn't
that for charity or something?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But like maybe you could like cut the locks off yourself and then like have them shave your head bald. Cause I think that'll get stuck in the clippers, right? Like if they try to,
you gotta clip it first.
Yeah, you gotta clip it first,
and then
it's a free haircut. It is. It's a free haircut. You don't gotta pay for it.
I go in that damn closet, get them coochie trimmers, and shave my
coochie trimmers. Okay.
Oh boy. All right.
Coochie trimmers.
Yeah. Now I did have a hot topic for us to touch on.
What's the hot topic?
So it was a Somalian woman. Mm-hmm. She does identify as black though, but her nationality is Somalian, right? And she went viral on social media. She had went like live or did a video and posted it on social media. I think she was live, and she was just like somewhere in Texas. I think she was outside of an African club, and she was just yelling at a bunch of boys or black men. It looked like black men in the video, and just saying like, "Why y'all didn't do anything?" She got hit with a brick. Another black man had hit her with a brick in the face,
right?
Allegedly because she rejected him from trying to approach her in a romantic sexual way, and so that went viral because her face was crazy.
Swollen. Yeah, her face was swollen.
It looks like it's a brick inside of her mouth.
Yeah. That's
how bad it is. We're not showing any pictures. I will never do that to another black woman.
Yeah.
We will never do that to another individual. Depends on the individual. But no, we're not going to show a picture. We're not going to show y'all videos. You're going to do whatever y'all want.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wanted to actually just talk about the conversation behind that viral video and incident. There was a lot of black men and black women bantering back and forth about, black men never protecting us.
Never.
I
actually have an experience like that.
Yeah?
Yeah. Not the brick.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's
nowhere
wild.
near that. But definitely Dominican men.
Mm. Oh, you Smitty or?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Black men suck at protecting black women. All the time. But we be out there in the streets. Black men. Now let's not generalize, right? Because some black men do be out there standing up for black women. But there's no way in hell that girl should have got hit in the head with a brick. And no man was out there to defuse it or say anything to that man or throw a brick back or nothing. You just let that lady get attacked. I don't know. I understood her frustration when she was like, "Look, y'all, they all standing here. They not doing nothing. Nobody's helping me. Nobody, nothing. Not rendering aid. They're just standing there.
Yeah.
So I understand. Black man mentality be though. If it ain't me,
my
if
sister.
it ain't my mom, my sister, if it ain't got nothing to do with me, I stay out of it. Well, then what if it is your mama and your sister and you're not around to protect her?
You would want somebody to
step in.
Yeah.
So like, why wouldn't you? And you would think like because black men have such this love for their mother and their sister that they would have some kind of love for all women and feel like, well, if this was my mama and my sister, I would want this to happen in this type of situation, So let me look out.
Yeah, but you got to be a man of integrity, a person of integrity, honor. You know, when that's hard to come by.
Right.
You know, niggas got more of that for their homeboys.
Yeah.
Then
But they be calling them sassy. They be saying the men is sassy these days.
I always think about priorities, and I just think that a lot of our community, we have our priorities in whack. You'll see so many people defending and like thinking like going crazy against the LGBT community. Get that boy out of that dress. Just doing, going
what
crazy.
They say,
Get that boy out of that dress.
You still be doing the voices, Samaya? Are you kidding me? Oh my God.
Get that boy out that dress. Put that girl in the kitchen. Just going crazy, but don't actually focus on building strong-minded, honorable individuals.
Right.
You'll see more people having code of ethics and shit about how to raise boys and girls, but never actually about like how to really raise boys and girls. Now, I'm not saying men should be, the people that always come in our defense and whatever. Like, women need to learn how to protect themselves because that's just the reality of the world.
Facts.
But
yeah,
we still need some type of like trust and knowing that
they're gonna back you up.
They're gonna back us up.
Right.
And I shouldn't have to tote an AK-47 where I go to make sure I'm
okay.
okay.
Right. And even if she didn't have an AK-47, let's say she knew like Taekwondo or something.
Yeah.
Who's to say that she has the strength to take down a whole ass man?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like
niggas be wanting her to grab that brick like this.
Right. So even if she may have tried to defend herself or whatever, she still may not have the ability to defend herself to, the fullest because she may not be able to take down a whole man. Like men are strong. I mean, women are strong too, but
they're stronger.
Yeah, men are stronger. That's just the reality.
Some of y'all are.
That's just the reality of things. And so,
don't get it twisted.
Are you kidding me? So in that situation, it would have been nice to see men step up.
Yeah,
it definitely would have been nice to see that happen. But I don't know. I don't know what it will take. And in all honesty, our generation is bad, and I'm kind of concerned for the generations to come. Like the ones after us, the little kids running around, I'm kind of concerned for them because it's just like, what's gonna happen?
Just based off my own life of needing someone to defend me or help me in a situation, it's always been women. Never been a man.
Right.
Ever, ever, ever been a man. No cap. Ever been a man.
Right.
So, the idea of men being providers and protectors, never believed in it. I never thought that was real. I always thought it was bullshit. I've only had women take care of me.
I got a question. Do you think that has anything to do with like black women and hyper independency?
We kind of touched on this on the pod before with Dr. Umar speaking on that. And there's a reason for why they have to be that way. Right. And the reason is, niggas don't
not the M word.
It's a reason for it. A lot of women would love to not have to be the savers. Absolutely. We got to because I generally do think that no one should have been placed the label of provider and protector. That should have been given to only individuals. I don't believe in social constructs, that. But it just shows in real life. Like my cousin, he was just telling me the other day, like I hate when men say that they'll never let a woman lead them or be the provider because I definitely would. And you did let a woman lead and provide you. Right. Your mama was the first one to do it. Right? Shout out mom, man. That was good, bro. Right. You did one with that little one. Yeah.
Not your mama was the first one to do it.
Yeah. Your mama was your first leader and provider. And so for you to ever say that you'll never let a woman lead or provide you is cap. And then 2, there's a lot of men that actually will be much more comfortable and be like more of a benefit in a relationship if they accept that they don't want to be leaders and providers. They're better as, the home caretaker or, the cooker or some shit. Right. Like they're better with that than actually going out to go be worker bees. You just ain't got it in you, and that's okay.
I think men would bask in that if it wasn't like so like
not accepted,
shunned, or like not accepted, because like some men out here they are really good fathers. Like they really take care of their kids. They really be doing their shit. They really good at cooking. They really good at being nurturers. They really good at it. And so like you may have a wife that's or a partner that's a nurse or something, and they work days, like 12-hour shifts, and they they the breadwinner, and it's like, okay, go do you, and I'm gonna take care of home. But I think because of the social constructs that have been built, men don't really want to bask in that, because it's like, oh, now I'm being feminine, or now I'm soft, or now I'm, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but I've always been a person that says like, do what's best for your household. Do what works best for you. Yeah. If you want to pick up and cook some days, or you want to go and make 6 figures or whatever, I don't know. Do what's best for you in your household. The whole 50-50, do what's best for you. If 50-50 work for y'all, then 50-50 work for y'all. If it don't, it don't. If you want him to pull 75 and you pull whatever, then cool. If you don't want to pull shit and he pull everything, then cool. You know what I'm saying? Do what works best for you. Everybody be trying to have they knows and somebody else's business, and social media is crazy. Like, no, you shouldn't do it that way. Well, who are you to tell somebody how to pay their bills and how to do stuff? You're not in their household. Yeah. So it's definitely unfortunate, but I don't know.
There is a good feeling that come behind with providing and protecting, though.
Oh, for sure.
I'm a provider and protector, right? It do feel good to be like sitting on the couch and you listening outside to your dig on the phone, like, yeah, my baby, she in there working. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, what is it?
Yeah.
What else?
Yes, right.
Oh, not in a deep voice.
That's right.
Oh, wow. Yeah, okay, well,
it's cute. I love it.
And on the opposite end of that, I like to be that person, like chilling. Like my baby take care of me. I'm cool. Yeah. I still want to be a fucking stay-at-home mom. Let's just be very clear. I work, but it's like if I ever get to that point where I do meet somebody that is willing to take on 100% of everything, and I could be a stay-at-home mom. And when I say stay-at-home mom, I don't mean stay at home and sit on my butt and not do nothing. I literally want to be a nurturer. Like, I really want to take care of my family, go to the soccer games, because when you're a full-time worker, you miss out on some stuff for your kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be at everything because you got to be at work. You got to make ends meet. So I still definitely want to be a stay-at-home mom, and I'm definitely one of those people on the opposite end of you that's like, okay, take care of me now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm definitely one of those. So it's somebody out there for everybody. It's somebody out there for everybody, and like what may not work for you may work for another person. So again, man, y'all business.
Me and I was just talking earlier today about like how there's like a lot of people you go online, they be like, I don't want to work, like I just want to, I wish I could just get paid by breathing, like shit like that, right? So many people don't want to work today. You can't do that. You gotta go to work, bro. Yeah. And it is crazy that I'm saying that, because I don't believe in like the the American system.
You gotta do something.
But you literally have to, like, even just working just one job is just literally not enough in today's economy. You have to work. And so for people to like try to do as much as possible to not do any work, you could have been putting all that effort into working,
right,
to get closer to not being have to work anymore. Right. It's crazy.
And I mean, people will say like, oh, I'm not going to work for nobody. I'm just going to go into business for myself. But what people don't realize is that like until your business is up and going, you have to have some sort of income to fund your business.
Consistent income.
Yes.
Every week, paycheck.
Right. Right. Or you're not going to have the money to like re-up. And like when you're first starting something out, unless you have like a lot of money and you know some really good people, your business is slow. Yeah. So it's like, you have to be able to deal with those dry seasons, and if you quit your main source of income and you an entrepreneur, well, how you gonna pay your rent? How you gonna fund for yourself if you quit your?
They got it. They got it.
I really wish I could be one of them people. I don't. I'm lying. I don't wish I could be one of them people, but I love traveling. So like,
let's talk about that. All these vacations you've been on all summer.
Yeah, I love traveling, but like not having money is not something that I like because I like to go places. Mm-hmm. I've been a lot of places.
Where you been? What was the last place you was at?
The very last place was Dominican Republic.
How was that?
It was great. It was great.
Didn't you go there before?
No.
Oh, this your first?
That was my first time. I probably won't go back for a while.
You ain't like it like that?
It was good. Like, it was a good trip. I was with good people. I was in good company. But honestly, the Dominican is kind of what's the word? I don't want to say it's underdeveloped.
Okay.
I was gonna say something that was real horrible, and I'll tell you later. Okay. But it's kind of underdeveloped. It's a lot of jungle. It looks like a jungle. Like, it's a lot of nature. It's a lot of trees, which is like great. It's beautiful, right? It's great to see. But we did not step foot off the resort.
I don't know why. Nicaragua. I don't know why I want to say that.
Oh.
Okay, keep going.
But yeah, I went to DR for my cousin's birthday. It was great. It was amazing. We had a good time. Sat out on the beach.
Where else you go?
So I went to Mexico before that.
How was Mexico?
It was great. I went for a wedding. It was great. Mexico is still kind of underdeveloped, obviously, but it's more developed than DR, I would say. Mexico's
bigger than DR though, so that means DR got a lot of developing to do.
Yeah, like for miles, to put it into perspective, the airport and my hotel were like 50 minutes from each other. And I did not see like no homes. I didn't see like, now it could have very much well been that we were on like the non-city side of things. Like, you know, the city might have been, because we did on the way back to the airport, we took like a more paved road. Yeah. And I did see like some restaurants, some homes and stuff like that. But for 50 minutes from the airport to the hotel, nothing. Trees, jungle, a few gas stations. That was it. And my taxi driver kept having to stop to put air in his tire.
Really?
So
you was like,
I was kind of nervous. I was kind of nervous, but I had Isaiah with me, so you know he speaks Spanish. So he was able to translate. I was like, Isaiah, what the hell is going on? He was like, oh, he just has to put air in the tire. I was like, oh, okay, say something now because what's going on? But yeah, I mean, Samaya, are you kidding me? What are you laughing for?
You ain't take one lick of Spanish in college.
I did, actually. I took Spanish all through high school and 2 years in college.
Okay. You ain't remember a word?
No, not for real. Not enough to be trying to understand, you know, a full sentence.
Come on, do you say?
That's how do you say? I know that. I know a little bit, but yeah.
Come on, do you say? What the fuck is going on?
But yeah, I went to Mexico for a wedding, and then before that,
who the hell got married in Mexico?
My brother's best friend.
They black?
Married. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it was a great time. It was a great time. It was a wonderful time. Beautiful. I think something that's like new to me in traveling is because like now that I'm not in a relationship right now, traveling by yourself
is better
different
or worse.
I'm not gonna say better or worse because like I loved having my travel partner. Like that was great. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely like it's a different type of vibe. It's a different vibe. Traveling by yourself and then traveling with your partner is a different vibe. And then so fresh with the breakup being like so fresh, it's like I really don't be having a lot of social energy to be wanting to go just nonstop, you know? Just woo. So a couple of times I was like, all right, gotta go to my room and get a little break, you know. But it was good though. And before that, I went to Vegas to see Usher.
How was Usher?
Beautiful.
Better than Chris Brown?
Oh. You know what?
Yeah. You know who the king is.
Yeah.
You know who the king is.
You know what? I think Usher is, he's just so smooth with it. Like,
you don't like all that crumping? You don't like all that?
I do. I love CBs. You know I love CB. CB down. You feel me? I love CB.
Body roll on your ass.
But Usher is just so smooth with it. Like, he's so chill.
Yep.
It was a great show. It was a great vibe. I wanted to go back, but the tickets are now $800.
I bet.
So I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna go back. But I feel like a few people when I was there, I feel like that was like maybe their second or third time coming. So,
I ain't seen his show yet.
Yeah.
It's just every time I look to see tickets, it's crazy. So
yeah, I mean, our tickets were like $300 a piece, I want to say, and they were very reasonable. So like, I don't know why all of a sudden the tickets are $800. But it was a great time though. So I've been a couple places this summer, and
you got any more trips before the year end?
I don't, and like my birthday is coming up, and I've been like,
You ain't got nothing to do?
Not yet. I kind of wanted to go to Tennessee for my birthday, but then like a whole bunch of stuff happened. I don't know if I'm gonna go to Tennessee.
Come to Atlanta. We're going to Atlanta.
Somebody else just asked me that for the festival.
Yeah.
And I told them I didn't know if I wanted to go.
Why not?
I'm just not all the way there yet mentally. Like socializing takes a lot of energy. And like going through.
You gotta socialize.
Tamaya, I can't be sitting off in the corner by myself.
You're not, because you ain't gonna be able to. It's
Exactly.
a park.
Exactly. And so like my mind, sometimes I'll be ready to just.
I guess it is a long day walking around to stages.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
So
the food was great.
You're the second person to mention Atlanta to me. So maybe, I don't know, we'll give it some thought. And then my girl, Sean Don lived there. So
yeah,
we'll see. But I don't have anything planned as of right now for the rest of the year. And that's kind of bothering me. I'm like, dang, because, everybody's like, oh, you always gone. And I don't have any flights booked. And that's bothering me. Every time I go on my app, I be like, dang, I don't have no motivation to.
Well, MC, he definitely, I think he would like to do a trip with us.
Oh, absolutely. We could do that. We could plan that.
Figure something out.
Y'all always be talking about, let's do a trip. This go for everybody, not just Tamaya. Let's do a trip. Okay, where we going? Nothing.
I ain't got nothing planned for my birthday.
What we doing? Nothing.
So,
how much it costs? Nothing.
Okay.
if your trip has made it out the group chat, power to you. More power to you, because niggas be lying. Just be saying stuff.
All I know is all the trips with my bookie get done and go smoothly. Okay,
whatever. Lying.
It be y'all,
right?
You gonna ask Maya to go take her out for her birthday, and I'm the one over here doing all the planning.
First of all, Tamaya, that was your idea.
Maya told me you had text her.
Oh, you know what? I did. On her birthday, I did. I said, when you come back. You're right. I did say that. Yeah. I did. However, y'all don't even understand. Show your friends grace. I will say that. When they going through stuff, show your friends some grace. Okay. Jesus.
Let's get into it, man. Let's go ahead and get to this mental health sector.
My God. Show your friends some grace. I feel like since I'm been going through this stuff, I feel like grace has been hard to come by. People just be... people deal with stuff differently. Mm-hmm. And so sometimes I want to go out and have a good time and get some drinks and shake some ass. And other times I want to sit in my bedroom and be by myself. And I feel like people don't understand that when you really be going through stuff.
So you was with your ex-mans for what? 10 years? 10 or 6? I always get mixed up.
6 years. We were together for 6 years, yeah.
Right. Well, I feel like it was longer than that.
I've known him longer than that. I've known him since I was in 6th grade. So
6 years to dating. First, all of that stuff. First L, all that good stuff, right? So yeah, you're supposed to be a little heartbroken over that,
A lot of heartbroken. Yeah. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie though, sometimes your friends, you told me, now Tamaya, what did we learn? Sometimes listen to your friends. Your friends can be right.
Okay. Right? Okay. What you trying to say? Say it with your chest.
Now, I'm not saying everybody. I'm not saying everybody should be, so like, oh, you do something to me, that's it. You're out of here like me. Mm. But
you're right.
When someone does things that's just too far fetched,
Yeah, for sure.
Too disrespectful.
Right.
They gotta get up out of here.
Right.
On the first time.
You're right. I told you I'm working on it, right? We talked about it.
You know,
for sure.
And I saw a post on Facebook that said, give yourself grace sometimes because you're new. This is not your second time around the world. You've only lived one life and you're going to make mistakes. So give yourself grace, right? I then was like, great, that's cool. Everybody take that, listen to that. But also know that people have done laps around this earth and told us what to and not do.
Right.
What's successful, not. So damn well. When somebody really cross you,
right,
they know what they was doing.
Uh-huh.
They know not to do that.
Absolutely.
Don't let them play in your face.
Right.
So that's my piece.
I mean, I will say that being in a situation and being on the outside are when you think you're in, well, I was in love. When you are in love, it's very hard to see. It is very hard to see. It's very hard to
see what?
It's very hard to see a situation for like how bad it is because you're so in love with like the potential of a person or like what they could become for you or like what y'all could be together and like how you might get over the situation and how you can move on and how you could repair it. Like, no, stop. Just stop. I should have stopped a long fucking time ago, Tamaya. A long fucking time ago.
Yeah, you knew that.
And I knew that. And I knew that for a very, very long time. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't know if he's going to see this episode or not.
Hey,
and I haven't talked to him in a month. And that's crazy because when I first started therapy, I was like, damn, I haven't talked to him in a day. And I felt like it was years. But now I'm like, shit, it's been a month.
Yeah.
I hope he's doing okay. I don't know. I mean, he's checked on me, but it's just like I don't really have much to say.
Yeah.
It's no love lost, needless to say. It's no love lost. I don't hate him. I don't wish anything bad for him. I don't, bash him in any type of way. Yeah. I'm actually in a better space than I was when we first broke up.
Okay.
And you talk about that place of like forgiveness.
Yeah.
It took a lot.
Yeah.
It took a lot. But I definitely knew, like a long time ago, that like I probably should have just like stopped. So if you're in a relationship and that shit is going bad, and it's not doing what it's supposed to do, stop falling in love with potential. Stop the whole but he, but she, but they, cut it. When some shit not right. When it don't feel right. When a person has crossed you. When you've taken some shit one too many times. And it's hard. It is really, really hard. And I saw this TikTok video. And it was like, this girl, she was like recording herself crying. And she was like, it said like, a past date. And the video was like, when does the drip ever stop? And then it went to current and like she was smiling and stuff. And it was like, basically it was saying like, it won't last long, basically. And so I'm in that place now. Like when everything first happened, I was really, really sad. I was losing weight. I wasn't eating.
You had text me that.
I was not eating. I was sick, y'all. I was sick. Like, not even sick about the situation. I was just sad. Like, I just couldn't come out of a funk type shit. And, I feel much, much better. I did therapy. Get y'all ass in therapy, bro. Like, I knew I needed help when I came back from Vegas. Yeah. Because Vegas was at the end of June. I came back from Vegas and I just crashed. Like, my life, I just was crying about shit. Because, you go on vacation, you have a great time. And what I feel like the part that people don't talk about a lot is learning to do stuff on your own after you've been with a person for so long.
Speak on it.
Yeah.
Sit back.
Yeah. Learning to do stuff on your own when you've been with a person for so long and like that's been your person. You hit them up, you be like, hey, you want to go grab a bite to eat? Hey, you want to go to the mall real quick with me? Hey, you want to do X, Y, and Z with me? Hey, you want to go across the country? Hey, you want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a person that you call for everything. In every situation, y'all talk about everything. You spent a lot of your time with them. I wasn't living with him, but we still spent a lot of time together. And so it's hard when that is no longer, and then to try to find confidence in that person, the person that, you shouldn't be talking to no more,
Yeah.
you would still hit them up like, hey, I just need somebody to talk to.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing you can ever fucking do. Don't ever fucking don't ever do that shit. If I have any advice for anybody going through any breakups, do not do that. Like, get you a therapist. Get you a freaking therapist. That has been the best thing for me, like, honestly. And I'm really shocked at my progress so soon.
Okay.
But yeah, you know.
Oh, you said something when you was like,
You been alone when you been with somebody for so long.
yeah, when you with somebody so long and your life pretty much revolves or includes this other body, and then you got to figure out your individualism again now, all over. Yeah, you said something with that one.
That's hard. It's really hard because like you don't realize it until that person is no longer there.
Yeah.
How much like time you spend with that person, and it's difficult. Like, I don't know. It's really difficult. And, you know, we have mutual friends now, so I still see him.
Yeah.
I still see him, but it's like one of them things where I hope you're doing okay. I'm doing okay. And let's just chuck it up.
So what did you learn about yourself through counseling and this breakup? What did you learn about just Lizzie?
So we're still in therapy. It's still a work in progress, but I think that I worry a lot about the future and like what my life will turn out to be.
Yeah.
And I feel like I don't really bask in the moment a lot or like accept what my actual reality is right now. Instead, I'm creating this vision in my head of like what things could be, where things could go. And I feel like that's where I kind of got myself in a downward spiral with my relationship with him, because I was so like wrapped around like, okay, where could we be in 5 years? Where are we right now?
Yeah.
Right now, it's not good. You know, right now, it's horrible.
Yeah.
We are in the trenches.
Yeah.
This is terrible. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, we had some good parts of our relationship, but the bad parts was treacherous. And so it's like, you know, you gotta live for what's the reality right now. And so that's what I've learned about myself in therapy. She's like working with me on not being so worried about the future, just like right now. And I'm like, well, you know, I'm kind of in that place now where not that I want to date anybody or be in a relationship with anybody, but I miss companionship. And so she's like, well, don't worry too much about it. Just let it happen. Like, just live naturally. Just go about your day. Just do whatever you got to do. And then it'll figure itself out. So definitely worry too much about the future for sure. Just be always in my head about stuff, like overthinking. So it's a process. It's a journey. You've been there. You've overcome. You're on the other side of what I'm currently going through.
What I've been through?
Breakups. Come on now. You're on the other side. You're on the other side of the breakup. I'm still.
It took me 2 years to get to this.
Yeah.
Took me 2 years. I guess I talk about it.
Yeah.
So I was in a relationship with a person that I thought, was a good person to be in a relationship with, right? This was my second relationship ever. I've only been in 3, right? The first one was high school crush, sweetheart. Second one was, now this is the pandemic, the heat of it. I'm home. We all locked away, and I meet this person in the same city that I'm from. And then, the third one is now I'm an adult, Right. I think this third one is like my second adult relationship, but that first one was me like really getting to adulthood. So the second one is the one that really, taught myself a lot about myself. Shorty ass showed me and presented herself to be a certain way that I liked, really, really liked, and then turned to be completely the opposite of that after she got me, And one of the things that I had to realize is that I had a huge issue with abandonment. And it stems from my father not being in my life, once being like, my everything, and then started being neglectful, and then me having to cut him off. And so I didn't realize that I was affected by my father being a neglectful father when I got into that relationship, because whenever we'll get into arguments, she would leave and go down the street to her mama's house because they live right down the street from each other, and she'll stay there for days. And I would be in the crib, and I'll sit there and suffer and stay in the crib with not texting, calling her, checking in on her, because she wouldn't do none of that for me. So I would treat her how she would treat me, but I would stay in her crib and not just go back home. I would stay in her crib because I'm trying to prove a point that I can endure someone leaving me, right? Someone that I love deeply leaving me and not yearning or calling them or going after them, fighting for them type shit, because nobody, my father left me and didn't fight for me. So I'm trying to prove that I can overcome this. And that shit was eating me up. Why your dumb ass doing this? Somebody just go home. Right. But to me, like, I just thought that I needed to do this because I don't like having weaknesses. But I learned, like, I really do have issues with abandonment. And although I was doing that to try to get past that issue, I need to do something a bit more healthy than doing it that way. For sure. But that relationship definitely showed me so much about myself. So I'm grateful that I endured that relationship, but I also hate that I endured that relationship because the fucking person won't leave me alone to this day.
Oh, Tamaya.
The whole keep posting about me.
Tamaya. Oh my.
The damn girl keep posting about me.
Oh my God.
I be too fucking nice to people. I be too goddamn nice.
Left really quick. Oh my God. You had to get that off.
I had to get that off.
Yeah.
I had to learn, I had this thing where, take the higher road always.
No.
Fuck no more. I'm not doing that anymore.
Peter, where they at?
This hoe keep posting on her damn Facebook saying, "Oh my God, I can't believe y'all had me crying over a hoe that shit in my cat litter box." Let me tell y'all, okay? Ooh. She keep posting that on her social medias, trying to see if she can get a reaction out of me, right? It's not happening. I don't care about you like that. Move on.
Right.
But she's getting people, I guess, to comment and stuff because you're posting about somebody shitting in a cat litter box, right? Let me see what the tea is about.
Yeah.
Let me tell you the story real quick, man. Because ain't no shame in my game, nigga. I go shit in your girl cat litter box and take your girl. Like, it's that simple. Cat litter box? Yes, it doesn't matter. So, more of the story. Do I look like a person that's going to shit in the cat litter box just because I want to? If you say yes, fuck you.
Well.
2, it's obviously a reason why I did it, right?
Okay.
The girl is so mean. If you could think of the meanest person in the world, is this person, right? She's so mean and evil. I was helping her move out her crib. I was in the basement cleaning her basement up. She had my sister's cat now at the time, and that cat was in love with me. Like, whenever she in heat, she coming after me, wanna follow me and shit. So, I'm down there hanging out with her cleaning. I got the runs now, right? I go up to the bathroom. I knock on the door. I knock on the door. She ain't answering the door. Right. She locks herself in the bathroom. I'm like, okay, I'm finna go back downstairs and clean up, and hopefully, me cleaning up, she'll be out by the time I'm done.
Right.
The hoe's still in there. I go back up there. The girl in the bathtub just bathing and shit won't get out. And I'm just like, you can't even open the door, just let me just do my thing. Like, I'm sorry, but I gotta, no, none of that. Mean as hell.
Right.
I'm like, okay. I just keep going up and down, keep trying to get in that bathroom. It's not happening. So what you gonna do if you in a situation and now this shit at the fucking tip of your damn buttocks?
Is he the shit on yourself
or what?
Figure something out.
Okay.
Right.
So I saw that cat litter box down there, and I thought about this too. So it was premeditated. I was like, hey man, if I shit in this, at least I could scoop it up, dispose of it.
Right.
So I had to do what I do. And I shit in that cat litter box.
Right.
And I told her about it because, you made me shit in the cat litter box.
Right.
Right? And so now she keeps posting about it all of a sudden 2 years later.
Right.
About me shitting the cat litter box because her ass won't stop thinking about how much of a great person I was to her.
Well, when you say the story yourself, there's no longer nothing to talk about.
It's nothing to talk about.
There's nothing to discuss. There's nothing to air out because you just said it.
But I also am not, around, or people know of me in my podcast that's probably on her Facebook page or some shit. But, I don't know if they listen.
She probably gonna see this clip.
I mean, if I make it a clip, yeah, but I don't know if they'll ever see that I spoke on it. But shit, I spoke on it.
Right.
My people's knows.
Right.
I shit in the cat litter box and I'd do it again if I had to.
Please don't do it again. Please don't. Please find.
Like, why you think that's tea, bro?
Find something. I don't know. A plastic bag. Go
She
outside.
posted it on her TikTok too because she sees us on TikTok. I'm sure she sees us on her For You page. She posted on TikTok, and I feel like she did it in hopes that I would see it at least on TikTok.
Right.
And she don't know if I know or not that she posting about me. I'm just like, bro, stop before I get petty. Yeah, because I know actual tea.
That's one thing that like I just don't care to do. Yeah, it's like talk about my relationship and like the specifics online. Yeah, because like you were with that person. Yeah, you stayed with that person. Yeah,
so and like, you stayed with me after that. Niggas in her comments like, why she do that? How you going?
But you stay with me.
You stay with me, and you love my shitty ass draws.
Right.
Stupid.
And still hit me up after.
Stupid.
Right. So dragging a person on the internet is just like not. It's just not. It's not beneficial, and you should just like not do it. If you're mad and you just really want to talk to that person, just hit them up. Yeah, I'd rather you do that than to get on the internet and just be trying to drag somebody just because.
Because now I have less compassion for you if you're gonna talk about me and I don't do nothing but show love. Yeah, I don't talk about that hoe.
Yeah, hoe. Wow. That's real dirty of you.
Yeah, man.
Not hoe.
Man. You gotta stop being nice to people that don't show you the same kindness.
Oh, for sure.
Stop being nice to people that do not fuck with you like that.
Setting boundaries.
Yup.
Set boundaries.
Yup.
I realized that too. Like I have a hard time setting boundaries. That's something that therapy has taught me too. Yep. It's like I don't know. First of all, it's hard for me to tell people no. Mm-hmm. And then two, I just have a really hard time just like setting hard boundaries. Sometimes I'll bend the rules. Sometimes so set your boundaries, please. Don't let people walk over you. Don't let people just do anything and everything. Like, for real, it'll benefit you in the end, really, because you'll weed out bad people a lot faster if you just set your boundaries. A lot faster. So, yeah, man. If you going through a breakup or, need relationship advice. Relationship advice,
boy.
Or want a second opinion on some stuff, you can run it by us, huh? We got a little fucking experience in this shit, but
girl, I don't like giving people relationship advice because
not advice, but like everybody's situation be different. But
I done went through some shit in relationships, and I've only been in 3.
I think your shit is a lot worse than mine.
Yeah, well, I think it's a lot worse than a lot of people. But
well, I don't know if I can really say that, but worse than mine.
What you been through? I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, like, I think moral wise, I think the stuff that I've been through morally has probably been worse than like the stuff you've been through. You've been more through like characteristic stuff. Like people just have bad character. I mean, yeah, but somebody, you know what? We're not gonna talk about this. We're not gonna get into it. Somebody asked me, she was like, "Are you gonna talk about your breakup?" I was like, "I mean, I can. That's fine, but I'm not going into details and I'm not saying specifics." So
I got a lot of healing I still got to do.
Yeah,
just this week alone, I was still grieving over my first relationship.
Yeah,
I still got stuff I gotta heal through, and it hit me this week.
Mm-hmm. And grieving is not linear.
No. I don't think I'm gonna ever get past this. I hope I do. I need to. Mm-hmm. But I definitely have seen a pattern of not being able to trust my judgment, and with choosing myself or choosing my person, and just finding a balance between making decisions for the betterment of both of us. Mm. I still be like not the most confident in my decisions sometimes because the first relationship, I definitely chose myself more than choosing what's best for my relationship, and that bit me in the ass. So I did, yeah.
That's another reason why you should get therapy too. Is like when you deal with some stuff in a relationship and y'all go y'all separate ways, don't carry that baggage into the next relationship.
Please.
And like that'll drive your next partner away.
Please
take it. Why you gotta say it like that? Please take care of it. No, for real. Like everybody keep asking me, like, are you gonna date? Are you gonna get in a relationship? Are you gonna do this? Are you gonna do that? I'm taking when I say sweet time, at this point, I will kick it with somebody before I go and get it in a relationship because it's just like, I need, it's me. It ain't, at this point, it ain't even you. It's me. I need to take care of my mental. Like, I need to learn how to unlearn the stuff that I learned while I was in that relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just now starting to feel like myself again, starting to feel like happy-go-lucky me again. Like, I was in the kitchen the other day, blasting music, cooking and dancing. I said, damn, I ain't did this in a long time. Mm-hmm. So, for sure, when you get out of relationships, you have to do therapy, talk about it, take your time. Don't be one of them people that rush to get into another relationship, because it's just like, what's the point?
Yep.
Just to get that partner and you wear them the fuck down because you're mad about some trust issues from your previous relationship, like, it's not worth it. Now you didn't ruin a good person and the cycle continues. Don't do that. You like Sexyy Red?
Yeah, she cool.
She cool.
Yeah. Like, do I like her, the rapper, or like her music?
You like her vibe? You like her music?
Yeah, she cool. I ain't tripping over Sexyy Red.
Oh my God, I feel like Sexyy. I like now. Am I a ghetto ratchet person like that? No, I am not. I'm very. You know what's funny? Martell slid up on my Snapchat and was like, "Oh my God, you listen to Sexyy Red? I thought you listened to gospel music." And I'm like, "Well, that's a fucking insult, Martell." But I mean, it was funny. But I'm just like, "Damn, not gospel. Am I that? Am I like that?"
No,
like,
his ass was fucking around.
Oh,
You know,
damn, I'm like gospel. Like, fuck. Okay, but I like Sexy.
She cool. I'm not going to go turn on some Sexyy Red. That ain't, my go-to, but right. I definitely, vibe to it when people playing it.
I'm not an ass shaker at parties, but she make me want to shake ass.
I understand why people like her music.
Yeah, she lit.
Yeah, it's cool.
For sure.
I like authenticity.
I like, what's that song I sent you? On My Mama.
By Victoria Monet.
You like the remake?
The remake? What you mean?
Well, it's like not a remake, but it's like a sample of On My Mama. You don't know the original?
On My Mama.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you like her
song? Do I like her version of it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm like, did somebody remix it or something?
No.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that song.
Yeah.
She did her shit.
It's nice.
I love everything about that song.
Yeah.
That video is great.
Sean Bankhead did his little thing on the choreography. But
that video is great.
I like that song though. It's cute. It's catchy. I want to learn the choreography, but we'll see if I ever get around. Oh, okay. Sprinkler. Katie.
She did her shit. They
no,
did
it was good
thing.
though. I like that song. I'm stuck on that. I'm kind of stuck on a throwback vibe too right now. Like a Pretty Ricky B2K.
Oh no, you can have that. I've been stuck on her. I've been listening to all her past music and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she probably she one of the ones for me now. Like, I got like a collection of artists that I just vibe to, and that's all I listen to. She one of them now. She got a song that I was listening to, and it's like, it's just in my head. It's called "Go There With You." Yeah, I like that song.
When I first was going through my breakup. I ain't want to listen to no music.
No music?
None. I drive 50 miles to work and back home. I would ride in silence.
You ain't want it to like trigger something?
Correct. Love songs, turn that shit off.
I love, boy.
Turn it off. Turn the love songs off. I couldn't even listen to rap because he would listen to rap. And like every song I would hear would remind me of him. Like, because I'm not a rap girl,
right? Not the way Lollipop made you cry.
Lollipop, no, like some of his favorite artists were like Rod Wave, Young Boy.
I'm dead.
Stuff like that, and of course the hood niggas, King Von, Lil Durk, Lil Herb.
So you had to let Drill go.
I didn't let it go, but it's still on my playlist. But when it come on, it be kind of like, oh, that's cute. But I'm in a different place now, so I can handle it. But before, boy, was I a mess. I was at work crying, G. And I had just started this job. Like, I started the job in February. I was hiding from their ass.
You damn heteros. Y'all damn niggas listen to Raw Waves and Kodak Blacks and that. Y'all can't listen to that music because y'all grieving. I'm dead. I'm glad I can't listen to that shit.
No, really though. I hate a Young Boy. Every time he would play it, I hate a Young Boy. I'd be like, could you just turn this off? But I actually did start liking Rod because of him. Like, Rod Wave speaks to me. My stomach.
Same old.
This is always.
Same old.
Always. But
we're going to get you up out of here real soon.
But yeah, music definitely has a way of like healing the soul. But initially, I could not.
Boy,
I could not do it.
LA Trouble in Paradise. That EP album, that project, got me through
LA.
my first.
The artist name is LA.
ELHAE. Trouble in Paradise. ELHAE. I feel like it's LA.
ELHAE.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess.
I feel like that's what it is. I never knew, but I just said I assume it's LA.
That's LHAE. Hey.
Hey.
Yeah. Something like that.
More of the story. Look into that project. That shit got me through my first breakup. It actually is what I used as inspiration for my EP eventually.
Okay.
That project.
Okay, so now I definitely got to go listen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a song on there called I Don't Believe in Love. Mm-hmm. So great. I had sent that to her. I had texted to her one time. She said, it's your way of like telling me we really
Maya is very toxic. Maya is very, very toxic.
I communicate through music, man. Mm-hmm. And that's how I was feeling. Like,
you know what that is? That sound like Future.
What the? Nigga, I had to break up my first love.
Future? Toxic. Future is toxic.
I had to break up my first love. I don't believe in love anymore. This hurt me so bad.
Really, Samaya?
That song, got me through, man.
Right.
Yeah, man. That's a great song. It's a great project. Go look into it. If you over there healing through your relationship because T gave you that song, let me know, man. Mm-hmm. Let me know. Now look, Lizzie on her ride home, she gonna listen to that project.
I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna see what's to it.
He got another one too.
I've been wanting some new music too. Some new music.
It was another project that got me through the second.
I can't tell you. At this point, I have listened to Summer Walker's album front to back.
That was the
up
one.
And down about 50 million times.
Yep.
Most of her plays probably come from me.
Yep.
At this point. And I love Summer. Clear too. I loved it.
Okay.
So it's just like Summer, I love it, but I need some more. Because I keep listening to the same stuff.
The second album, I'm Over It or Still Over It?
Both of them. I listen to both of them. I listen to Clear. I listen to Clear 2. Mm-hmm. All of them. Mm-hmm. I keep them in rotation. Literally, the past 2 years, Summer Walker has been my number one on Apple Music, and that's crazy because Chris is usually my number one. Mm. But Summer Walker has taken over, and I don't know. I kind of got into SZA's album a little bit, Snooze, but it's only a couple of
songs on there for you.
Yeah. So it's just like, dang.
But those ones hit though.
Yeah, they do. But it's like, dang, I need something else to listen to. I'm tired of listening to the same stuff. So that's why I got into the whole throwback, nostalgia and all that.
It's music out there, man. Y'all missing out. That's why y'all got to tune into the Club Culture Music Podcast, learn some new R&B.
Well, then there we go.
Are you missing out? It's some music out there. I can give you some music to cry to. I got them on my phone.
I don't want to cry. I'm over crying.
I can give you some music to reminisce on.
I'm definitely over crying. And that's crazy.
I give you some love songs.
That's crazy. I could do love songs, but I'm definitely over crying though.
I can get it to you.
Yeah, I'm for sure over crying. I don't have another fucking tear in my eyeballs.
I like the pain. I think I'm addicted to pain. I do. I really do think I'm addicted to pain.
You think that's okay?
I don't know. What's wrong? If we had to just think about it, what would be wrong with being addicted to pain? I could figure out some wrongs. But I want to hear what you think.
Why are you addicted to pain?
I just think that I have a unique divine skill that was given to me to be able to endure very hard shit and overcome it. And a lot of people don't have that resilience to do that. And so I think I'm addicted to pain because I just always find myself in positions where I'm with the most fucked up person or they going through something and I'm helping them work through it, get through, that stage of that.
I don't know if I'll say that being addicted to pain is a good thing. I don't know if I'll say it's a bad thing either. But
I mean, it fucks me over in the end. But at least I know that
you're a fixer. You're a fixer.
At least I know I help somebody through something, because I'm gonna always be good. I know I'm gonna always be okay, but I don't know if other people will if they don't have somebody like me that wanna actually help them through something instead of just want to use them.
I don't know if being addicted to pain is a good thing. You should probably.
I got a song called "Used by You."
You do. You do. You do.
Yeah. Ain't no cap in my rap.
You do have a song called "Used by You." You absolutely do.
Yeah.
I wanna be you. Used by you.
My ex told me that she listened to that project with her now girlfriend.
Right.
And she said that's her favorite song.
Period.
I bet it is.
Period.
Because guess what? You used me.
Somebody, you are throwing a lot of shade and shots. You really had something to get off your chest.
I don't be having, I had to sit through these 2 relationships and keep everything to me. I always take the high road.
Right.
And I done went through seeing tweets, everything.
You're
just,
at your wit's end.
Just talking shit about me. First ex said she never had exes.
Mm-hmm. You like, God damn.
Nigga, I was the love of your life. What do you mean? I ain't gonna lie.
Now how you gonna tell her? How you gonna tell her that?
She know it. She
You gonna make that decision for her?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Second one, she know got nowhere. She ain't. Hey, you dropped the bag, ugly.
Right. But the third one though.
Third one, she got it.
I told you she did.
She got it.
I told you she did.
You was right about. You was right about.
And you was right too. I mean, I gotta say it.
What
About my situation.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
I mean,
it's always easy to see somebody else's situation.
Absolutely.
Speak on somebody else's shit.
For sure.
Yeah.
But life goes on.
Nah. Fuck the second ex. First one, we cool. You alright.
I thought you was finna name drop. I was finna say, ain't no way she finna do that.
They don't say that.
I was like, ain't no way she finna do that.
But my first ex, she did shout the pod out. She had got us a little write up in an Atlanta magazine. She said some nice stuff.
It was dope.
Yeah.
Do you think that you could ever become friends? Cause like when I first was going through my breakup, I was like, nah, we gonna be friends. Like we gonna be cool. I think it's just, but now we're not cool. Like he's reached out, but like I haven't said anything because like, in all honesty, if you're not coming to me with an apology or some sort of acknowledgement about why we're in the predicament that we're in, there's nothing to talk about.
We can't be cool until you take accountability.
Correct. And so I think for some time though, I was hoping that we could be friends and that we could still like be in each other's lives.
There's always the hope.
Yeah, but it's not working. I'm really curious if people really have like successful friendships with their ex. And when I say successful, I mean like platonic. Like it's not nothing going on behind closed doors. Y'all not secretly sneaking and geeking and y'all dating somebody else, at the same time. I mean, seriously, like y'all just friends. Y'all really just like hit each other up, probably in different relationships now. Like, hey, how can I better handle this situation? Or like, what did you hate about the relationship so bad that like maybe I'm repeating this with somebody else? Can you help me? Type shit.
I think it's very possible. It's just not realistic to do with knowing how much people have abused, try to be friends with people and not actually try to be friends with them. So now it's like no one has that level of trust that people can actually do it.
But do you think that's so like for example, me and my ex.
Yeah.
If we ever became friends and we were really just friends, I think usually the trust part is on, like, for example, my spouse, the person who I would be currently dating. They wouldn't trust that situation. It's not so much like me and him wouldn't trust each other to keep it that way. It's more of like a respect and trust thing for the other couple,
Yeah.
So, or the other person in the relationship.
Your partner needs to trust you.
Yeah.
They need to not be in la la land and just start out of a sudden don't trust you no more. They need to trust you. You need to also be trustworthy. And it should be just that simple. Yeah. But it'll be that simple. Transparency needs to always be there.
Right.
Hey, we finna go to the mall at 3. We're gonna probably go, go get some Chinese food.
I don't know if we kicking it that much, but go to the mall.
Yeah, it really depend on the ex. Like, the first ex, we made music together. So if we break up, I don't feel like we should not be able to make music anymore. Like, we can grieve and get past the relationship, but after that, we should still be able to come together and make music again if we were good working together.
Right.
And my partner should, trust and believe that I'm genuinely here to make some music and then come back home.
Right.
All that hanging out and stuff, I don't really care to do all of that.
Right.
No, I'm good.
Well, I don't know. I think at first I was hoping that maybe we could be friends, but now I'm kind of in a place where it's like, okay, we'll see where it goes.
To do what?
Right. Yeah.
No.
Right.
Yeah, no. No.
No.
No, we can't be friends.
No.
No.
Okay.
Don't text me.
Well, I mean, we see they have not followed that. Yeah.
No. But my first ex, like, we just have this. We went through some tough stuff, and so
if you going,
I just always have that level
you.
of care for her.
Yeah.
And the person I'm with is the person I need to be with, because I need to be with somebody that truly understands that and believe that I genuinely am a good, solid person, and I'm not doing fool shit. Like, a lot of people do a lot of fuck shit, and be fucking people over by not being honest.
Yeah,
I'm not one of those people. I'm gonna tell you goddamn well. I texted her Tuesday ago, and we was talking about cake. Like, I'm gonna tell you for real.
Right.
I want to be able to go to my partner and just be able to tell you, like, whatever, anything.
Yeah.
And I would love for them to, anything, literally anything. Like, me and my partner, we do counseling together.
Oh, that's dope.
She ain't never did that before.
That's dope.
I'm making her see my counselor this Monday. I told her she got to do a whole month of counseling just because she's going through something, and I'm not going to be her therapist.
No, that's real. That's real. That's real.
Yeah. I don't play about mental health.
No, that's real. Being aware enough to understand that, you know, maybe somebody doesn't have the mental capacity to listen, or not listen, but take on your things that are bothering you at that time, or, you know, deliver the communication or maybe advice that you're seeking, or reassurance that you're seeking in that moment. Like, don't depend on somebody else to do that, because they may not have the mental ability to deliver. Yeah. And then you'll be disappointed. You'll be like, well, damn, you're not listening to me, or damn, you're not giving me the space I need to. No, seek your own space.
Who told y'all that's our jobs?
Right.
There's people that went to school to be this and do this for you.
Now, should your partner be there for you? Sure. Should they?
Moral support.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But it should not be their sole responsibility to take on
the role of a therapist.
Your shit with you.
You come to your partner who
especially if you're not doing nothing to better it. Yeah.
Imagine me coming to you. You ain't doing a lick of psychology.
Right.
You don't know what the hell a narcissist actually is.
Right.
I'm like, hey, man, I think my dad's a narcissist.
Okay. Right.
What
do you want me to do?
I don't know. And you just like, yes, man. Because you don't know.
Right.
Go to a fucking therapist, bro. Y'all be wanting people to be world scientists and figure out y'all traumas and issues. And they got it too. And it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Well, we can close out this episode.
It was nice being here. Thanks for having me back.
Yeah,
I missed y'all. Y'all missed me.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll go and have comments.
I know that it's not missed it. So please don't override me in the damn comments about that word.
Yeah, man. Y'all let us know how y'all feel about this episode.
For sure.
This was season 3, Accountability.
For sure.
With my homegirl, Lizzie McGuire.
It is I.
Club Culture, we out. See y'all.
Out.
Season 4.
Just watch the damn podcast.